Hello everybody, my name's Mike Fenner. I'm the instructor and developer of Leathal in Minutes. This is purely simply designed around Muay Thai, which is one of the styles in the military in Korea, which basically is close quarter combat, knife work, and very, very dangerous techniques. What you'll learn today will be very simple and easy to do. You'll see it repeated over and over. But that's the only way you're going to learn. The brain works in mysterious ways as well, and you've got to be on board with this. You've got the cognifier part of the brain, which means we're thinking about how this works, how that works. The next one you've got is the emotional side, which does take over when you're in a confrontation. You're worried about your other half, you're worried about what's going to happen, and things like that down the line. But what we'll be dealing with today, and it's the most important part, and that's the reptilian side of the brain. That's the part that's right back here. It's called fight or flight. I'll give you an example. There's 100 people and something catastrophic happens. 80 of them will turn around and go, we'll wait for the police, the army, they'll look after us. Then you've got the other 20%. 10% of those will turn around and just panic. They'll run and do things and really out of the ordinary, but they wouldn't really be doing. Then you've got the last 10%. They're the thinkers. They sort of know what to do, but don't know how quite to get around and doing it. Now that last 10%, you've got the 5%. And that's where I'm coming at you. These 5% know what to do when something happens. They can do it efficiently and with reflex. We call them now, with 2012, preps. You can call yourself a prep watching this. What that means is you'll know exactly what to do at specific points in time. You will not have to think, it will become a reflex action. Also come down to beats per minute. The heart hit. Too many beats per minute, it's fight or flight, which is around the 175. If you're looking around, say, the 60 beats per minute, that's your resting beat. And then you've got, say, around the 140s, which is okay, you're a bit worried, but you're up and moving. But again, we're using this 175 beats per minute of fight or flight. That's very important. Plus the techniques you're learning here today too, you must keep in mind, if someone is arguing with you, you cannot pull the knife out and stab them. We'll make that clear. If someone's had a few drinks and they're going to have a shot, you are allowed to, okay, walk away. But if someone threatens you, and this is the grey area, but it's coming more to finish this grey area, which means if someone says they're going to punch you or cause you harm, it is called, when it all comes down to it, verbal assault. And that's when you're allowed to punch, win them, and they'll go down. It doesn't mean if he says or she says, I'm going to knife you, or I'm going to punch you, I'm going to kick you, or whatever. You must use reasonable force. If you're caught by the authorities, which is 9 out of 10 you will be, and you'll be questioned, you must say, I was using reasonable force to stop the continuation of the attack. Or, I had to stop the continuation of the attack by using reasonable force. This means, if he turns around and threatens you, you can turn around, and this, I'm not saying threatens you, straight to your face, not he's told a mate or a friend that, oh, he's going to come over, straight to your face, then you're allowed to use reasonable force. If someone pulls a knife on you, I'll show you how to work that as well. Enjoy what we've got here. Again, this is very, very dangerous. The techniques you're learning are fatal. This isn't a James Bond movie, and it's not anything you'll see on television. One strike, one finish. I've got it the same too. If it's any more than 5 seconds in a fight, you're going to find, okay, you're asking for a date, or a coffee or a beer. It should all be over in around 1, 2, 3 seconds. I hope you enjoy what we've got for you. I'm quite sure that when you see it and practice it, there won't be a problem. Thanks very much. What I'm going to do now is introduce you to people that have been with me just for a very short period in time. As I said, this doesn't take long to learn. It's simple and easy and straight to the point. The first one I'll call in is Sunny. She's 15 years old. She looks nice, got that cute smile sort of, yeah, but don't be fooled. Okay, Sunny's only been doing it with me for about 3 or 4 hours, and she can look after herself quite easily. The next one I'll introduce you to is Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie's been using martial arts as a tool, especially with her training and keeping fit and that as life goes through. So she has a bit of experience on that side. Anne-Marie's been training with me for around about, say, 18 months. So you'll see that there's not much of a difference, but when it comes down to it, the simple techniques, it doesn't matter if experience or very little experience, these are easily done. Next gentleman I'm calling is Big Dave. He's been with me for quite a while, but we use him as the punching bag. But at the end of the day, Dave knows what has to happen. Don't be fooled by his size. I have a very good reputation of turning people that are rather big and to be very quick. Also too, the people that have a big frame like this to be very powerful. But you don't take much to vital areas with certain parts of the body. The last one is actually Sunny's mum. So I'll get her in. This BRT. Yeah, and again, Sunny and her mum have been with me for around about, say, 3 or 4 hours. So we're looking at a lot of experience here. Come down to Anne-Marie, quite a bit of experience here as well. Then we go right down the scale to very little experience, but she doesn't need a lot. As I said, don't be fooled. And then you've got her mum on the side here, who's actually very forceful. And as most women are, you guys will find. But basically, she'll know exactly what to do. And when you see her actually go through it all, you'd be quite surprised, and probably a bit scared when she does the techniques. But that's the crew. As I said, I'm not having professionals because you would expect professionals to be fantastic at what they do. But these people have very limited knowledge, especially Sunny and her mum here. And if they can do it, that means anyone can. So I hope you enjoy the show. Thanks very much. This next one here, Dave's going to come at me and actually, imagine there's a wall behind me here. So he's going to choke me. Now if he gets his hands on me, I'm pointless doing this. But what I can do, I can knee him in the groin. But the most effective thing I can do is to stop him breathing. So I'm getting this arm underneath and you fair in the throat. Failing that, Dave can choke me again. I'll go underneath and he'll be fair in the eye socket. He's obviously taller than what I am. But this is what you don't do. And this is what they do in the movies and it looks good. I'll show you why. That. He's doing nothing. I'm doing all the work. In real life, obviously doesn't happen that way. So Dave grabs me, straight to his throat. Bang. Other side, Dave goes to grab me again. I'm taking the eye socket straight in. Actually, almost got it. But that's all you need to do. All these fancy techniques, I'll show you one day out teaching in martial art classes. Go to choke. They say go over, get his arm. He will not do it. I'm starting to lose a bit of consciousness. This will not happen. If he goes to choke me, what they teach in martial art classes, you go over. If he tightens up, there's no way my arm's going to go under. Okay? Even if he relaxes and holds me tight here, I cannot get over and he's too big. I can't do this. Also too, if he locks me tight, I can't go over either. What I can do is go under. I can go through. He's tall, I'm against the wall, I don't have a chance, I can't knee. I'm going to lose power here. At least it's going to sound like that. But basically here, he's choking me, his arms are straight. All I've got to do is turn my head, this is very important. Turn to the side so I get blood to the brain. I can, with my peripheral vision, I can see him, I can straight in, bang to bed. That's it. What we're going to go through now, there is no human being on 2 legs that can block these techniques. As I said, they're very dangerous and they should be under supervision. Do not practice this at home. If If you want to know exactly how to do these techniques and what knife to use, I strongly suggest you get in contact with us. These two ladies here, I'll stick my neck out a bit because they've only done this for about, as I said, 3 hours. They'll know what to do. I'll show you slowly and then the ladies will do it themselves. It's across, then up. You're going to go across, then up. Then I do middle, middle, then down, then up. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it's done. Simple as that. If someone comes in, it's easy. We'll do it now slowly together. We go cross and up, cross and up, middle, middle, down and up, and back to here. This hand's very important. The most vital part of the human body is your throat. You notice the ladies got their hands right up? That's where you've got to be. There's no use standing there like that with a knife. It's too late inside. You block it, and if he's got a knife inside as well. So the ladies have done very well. We'll do it again, just to make sure that you've got it. So from here, down and up, cross and up, middle, middle, down and up. And that's it. That's the slashes. Now we're going to go into the stabs. These are very dangerous. These blades on the knives here, they're 40-40 or 40-20 steel. These are not your kitchen knives. If you ever practice and you want to do it properly, just get in contact with us. But these are proper military knives. They're not knives in the kitchen or whatever. So they will do the job. Okay, so from here, we start at the top, which is the jugular. We go to the side, which is on the heart side. We go lower lung, stomach, lower lung, lung, jugular, face, and heart. And that's all you've got to do. Slashes, there are 8. Stabs, there are 9. Always have the knife on your leading hand or your favourite hand. That way this is very offensive. You won't be standing like this and giving them a shot. These ladies, as I said, you saw them go through them, very simple and easy to do. 2 to 3 hours, that's all you need. Once it's back here, you've got it. We're now going to enter into a dual knife fight. With dual knife fights, the most important area, I'll leave Dave station with is it here. It is in his heart, not in his mobility. Okay? The most important area in a knife fight, which is your dual one, is here. If you lose the knife, you lose your life. If I'm here and I strike Dave here, the knife is gone, I'm straight in and bang, bang, and mobility is gone. So the most important thing in a dual knife fight is always go for the hand that's got the knife. Don't worry about this hand, worry about his legs. This is the main one. We're going to go through now something quite easy and it is in a military style of things, but just in case one of the ladies is caught, so I'll get Dave to put his knife away. And we'll enter into the first stage. Now, in this case here, the knife is going to be held back. 9 times out of 10 in this position, it's called a distraction first. So I'll distract Dave by going to his face. Then I'll drive 1, 2, 3, and follow him up with 1, 2, 3. The key element here is, if Dave's focusing on the knife, and I'll put it out here purposely, so he's looking at it here, bang! There it is. Distraction, I chase him with 1, 2, 3. That's most important. Okay? So the first one you'll actually be doing is like this. Dave will be like, he's a bit worried about the knife, so he's, yeah, like here, the first thing he's in his face, bang! So I'm into him, 1, 2, 3. Second one. Same thing again, I'm going to punch. So basically he's worried about the knife here, and it's crack! And 1, 2, 3. Now the next thing too, he's going to really hold his focus with the knife here. In other words, he's looking here, I'm going to do a sharp fake. See that? I've caught him here, which is good. We'll go again, there's the fake, bang! Once you've been hit, then you're into him there. He's more concerned about what's happening here, which is good. Obviously again, I fake again, and into his eyes, and finish the same way. Now we get into the dirty part of fighting. This is what I say for you ladies, this is good, especially if you've followed from a nightclub or even from work, day or night. So basically what will happen here, he doesn't even see it. So basically you can hold him off, no, don't come any closer, it's open ready. So basically here, just a casual slash and stroke. It's done this quick. Bang, it's over. His life's finished. Okay? The next one, I'm going to use a reverse grip. So I turn the knife this way. Not the ice pick, this is a reverse grip here. Basically from here comes in and it slashes. You notice when I slash, the blade is this way. The blade does the cutting, not like this, but like that. And the last one here, he doesn't see it coming. Oh, he even grabbed my hand, like, stay back, mate, and oh. 1, 2, 3. We'll get to the pumps. Pumps are what you actually do when you engage the knife. So basically, when you hit once, if he puts a hard compress on his stomach here where he's been hit, he may survive. Ladies' cases, you don't want this guy to survive, and maybe you've actually hit him on the side, he can chase you. I'll show you what to do. When you strike the pump, you turn it and pull it out. You notice on these tactical knives, they've got these ridges here. Basically what they do is they tear the flesh. So from here, he doesn't see it. 1, 2, 3, and out. That serration will take care of any arteries or any major organs in that just so we're to there. Now we get to the next stage, whereas if you've been part of your father's guys really having a shot at you and whatever, you've really got, this is a real life and death situation. So as far as this is concerned, David's actually going to turn around and he trusts me completely. For the case of this is what I teach in classes. This is the military side of things. Because if Dave's is so big, I can't jump up to get him. Okay? So what I can do from here, he has sweet spots, kidneys, those areas around here. For argument's sake, I will shut the knife, because if I do go through, he actually twins and leans back, and it's very dangerous. So from here, this is military only, I come in here, he's on duty, I come in, bang! It's very painful. In your kidneys here, a lot of us have both of them operating. If only one of them's operating and you hit that kidney, you have about 10 minutes to get this poor soul to the hospital or an ice pack. Because you'll notice if that kidney's the one that's been damaged at all, you'll find his lips will go blue. And basically his good kidney's finished. Notice how Sonny holds a knife. That's the correct way to hold it. It won't slide, whatever. All Sonny's going to do from here, I'm going to be from here, all she does is come around behind me and open me up, pull the knife back this way and slash my throat this way. It's easy to do, guys. And actually you'll see Sonny here starring in one of the movies coming out shortly. She actually doesn't do this right here, so he's very dangerous. So basically from there, all Sonny does is with his left hand, she cups it around my chin, like that. See how she's got me? Not like that, but around here solid. So she's locked me there, pulls me back, and away she goes. And being a woman, you don't have to show her what to do with the knife. Thanks very much, Sonny. That's excellent. The last one, you come over top. This is very dangerous. You cut the head and you ice pick. This is the ice pick here. This section here. And that's basically all the ones that you need to know. The last three, the slashing the throat, up into the kidneys, into here, into the lung pattern, and also the ice pick. I suggest that's for the military forces which I teach. But the others here, a big guy like Dave, as soon as you pull this out, it becomes an uneven playing field and the odds are in your favour. I personally have had about 7 people have a shot at me and attack me. I pulled this out, stood in this position, and they've all disappeared, which is good. But basically when it comes down to it, get the right knife, which is suitable for you. Make sure you know how to use it correctly. The most important thing, have this, but know how to get it out correctly. These here are designed, your pocket, belt, they must be able to be pulled out, deployed within about 2 seconds. And I do that very slowly in about 2 seconds. It takes practice. These knives aren't designed for cutting your steaks and whatever, they're purely simply designed for lethal use, which means keep them on you, don't get them out under extreme circumstances. Easy. Thank you very much.